Hello everybody and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 on Do Nothing Gaming. We've got shiny new armour. You can see our face now, so I went human as well. Also there's a big dragon thing creeping up on us. I've started here because I want to see what happens if we go backwards and back into the building. See if that's a thing that we can do that makes sense to do. So now it's just a case of figuring out where in the heck the building entrance was again. Is it over there? Yeah, it looks like it. Oof. That was a meaty blow.
Oh, I'm gonna peg it.
Not a great start. So, oh, jeez. Yeah, that's a pretty awful start to the episode. I just want to explore a building. Right, let's try that again. This time we know where we're going at least. We don't need to circle around that way, so we only need to aggro this dragon potentially. Is it a dragon? It's hard to tell. It looks like a less devolved version of those things from Souls 1, I think, that look like the back end of a dragon. But anyway, we're in the building. Now, there were ghosties about, weren't there? We didn't really stop and take in the sights. What have we got upstairs? There were like 3 ghosts chasing us, I think. Yeah, so that's where 2 of the ghosts follow me down at least. So they're back up here somewhere. There's one. I don't think you can kill them, as I said, without the necessary training. Without killing the sarcophagus. But we can sneak attack him anyway, maybe. Maybe. No.
Hey, the daft ass.
Now, what's there? Anything? No. There's going to be a lot of this. Is that a thing? No. Is that a thing? No. Okay. There's spikes. They seem to be as effective as ever. There's a ladder though. There's also that dark magic caster that I forgot about earlier. From earlier, I should say. Oops. Stop that.
Blood and stomach pills.
Oh, cheeky minx. I've been poisoned. Have we got anything for that? Of course we have. Now, from up here, can we see any switches from any angles? There's a chest down there. There's one in the ceiling. Now, what did that do? There's a door there that opens, I'm sure. There's a dark caster in this room ahead of us. And a ghost. Well, we can deal with you at least. And here he comes again. Let me hit the switch, please. Thank you. Is that for this door? Good. Good to know. And then this leads us back up to the earlier part, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Oh dear, poisoned again. But now, we had a side route there, didn't we? Did we have a side route here? No, not really.
By heck.
Yeah, you're going to kill me unless I take you out and hide around the corner and maybe get the Estus in on time. Not quite, though. Poison wins again. Now, we did get a door open whilst we were down there, so we're going to try and come in from the top again. We're going to try and go across that bridge without dragon-based assistance. I didn't even need to aggro this guy. I could have just dropped off to the left, couldn't I? Down here. Oh well. Right. Yeah, once you know what's happening in this area, and once you've got two massive axes capable of decimating everything, then it's alright, I guess. Now, have we unlocked this elevator yet? No, we haven't, so there's more shortcuts and more elevators. But now we've got two spear boys on a bridge without a dragon. Can I persuade one of you to come at me? No. So we'll just do that and get one of them out of the way. And then, oh, almost. There we go. I was hyping them up too much, I think. Now, we still need to find this dragon stone, whatever the heck that is. But there's also this top bit that I didn't properly explore last time. So, yeah. We're going to lure around this chap again, at the very least. Because I want to deal with them, and then we're going to explore that room to the right and see what those ghosts are all about. And what they're guarding. How dare you? Oh, way too early on that roll. Horrible buggers. Peeking around the corners. Let's see. So yeah, those smoking things. Oh, and it doesn't actually aggro the guard to destroy his physical form, or to return him to his physical form. That's good to know. That aggroes him though, surely. There he comes. Didn't do as much damage to me there as you would have expected, did you? Mon frere. Oh, that's nice though. It's not enough, but it's nice. And that gives us a room full of chests and whatnot. Probably not mimics, maybe poison traps though. Wouldn't be surprised. Given the nature of the place. A Katarina helm. Oh, is this the full Katarina set in here? In these 4 chests? Maybe it is. There's no reason for it to exist in Dark Souls 2. But there you go. Just the helm then. The rest of it's picked up elsewhere, I guess. Growth bombs. Nothing terribly exciting. Slab though. Slabs always be welcome. And then around here we've got an arrow trap. And we've got a couple of suspicious looking chaps on the floor. Right, can we trigger the arrow trap? And then get it out of there? We can. Didn't get the kill. Didn't even get a hit. That's fine, I guess. We'll do it ourselves if you want a job done properly, etc. Now, you're not a mimic, are you? You are trapped with poison. There we go. And you're a dried root. Alright. That's a door. Oh, hello. This place reminds me of Quake. That's obviously a good thing, because Quake was rad. Now, what's my treasure for spotting that hidden door? Nice! Lots of materials. Right, so we could just shoot you from here. Don't even need to zoom in. Bit the old hide and seek. Throw in a fancy roll for no clear reason, other than showing off. And then, come on. Yeah. And then Archer Boy can't see us because the door's this way round. But he might drop off once we walk through. Because he can drop off from this side. Is he gonna? Does he know we're here? I think he knows we're here. He just doesn't seem terribly concerned about us. Yeah, he knows we're here, alright. He's probably going to drop off. It's the sort of devious stuff this place pulls. Nope. Okay. So now we've got the shortcut to here. Which leads to... Witchy Woman. Astonishingly, that didn't trigger much. Like that ghost, for example. Can we sneak past that ghost? Doesn't seem very bright.
By thunder.
Speaking of not very bright, hey! Is that chest going to stay open for me? That'd be nice. Spear boys. I got lucky last time, didn't I?
Get up to these.
Or did I? There you go. That's how you do with spear boys. And then you kick their lance right off the edge of the bridge. Good stuff. Oh, that's good to know. Once you've taken out their sarcophagi, those guys are then vulnerable for good. Yipes. That nearly didn't work out. Blinders. Right, ghost is on to me. Rolling ahead. Yeah. That works out. And can we grab the loot, please? It's Lloyd's. After all that, it's some bloody Lloyd's talisman. Is it worth grabbing this? Probably not. Let's grab it. A blood bite ring. Don't even know. But now this has put us back in the lower area pretty much. Which way's up? Which way's down? There's loot there. Oh, wait a minute. This is where the spikes were, isn't it? I've lowered them through some sort of button-based trickery. But yeah, this is not a place to be just hanging around and opening chests, methinks. Not with angry ghost boys on my trail. And that dark caster still hanging around up there. I'll take that Titanite though. I'll take that human effigy. And I'll certainly take this ladder. Right, you. It's enough of your nonsense. Okay, so I think all the ghosts are now at ground level. And I'm not. And they don't seem to know how to use ladders. So, progress is being made? Question mark. Here it is. I knew there was a room somewhere with a ton of these buggers in. This is going to make life so much easier. Right. I have snagged one of the ones who's guarding this room, so that's a good start. Oh, they got some sort of Avalon on the go. Is that what I'm seeing here? Is there any more on this right side I can get? Good. And two at the back. Right, I think I've got them all. Oh no, there's one near the doorway. Right, that has just made the entire temple 15 times easier. And there's loot. The Eternal Sanctum Key? Hot pish. Don't know where or what the Eternal Sanctum is. Maybe that was that first door. Either way. Are you guys even going to follow me? Or are you just going to chill? Because if you guys are just going to stay in your little room, I'm not that fussed about killing you. Now, was it the ceiling switch that turned on the spikes, turned off the spikes? Because if it was, I could turn the spikes back on maybe and get some cheap kills on the lads down below. But I can't even remember where the ceiling switch was, so... Alright, so there's a chest down there. There's also that door we haven't investigated. I'm probably going to have to drop down and deal with these gentlemen. If I get a drop attack, that'd be nice. We do like drop attacks. Nice. Run away. Now, where's the next one? Sweet. Now, where's the third boy? Take the crossbow. There you are. Wow, was that dark attacks from a crossbow? That's pretty radical. What's our treasure for all of this murder? It's the Dragonstone.
Hey, that's right.
Good grief, we need that. We need that down in the bit with all the dragons, shockingly. Now, there's a switch behind there. This is a bit of a puzzle, this door, from what I remember. In that you have to find the right spot. It's not much of a puzzle, but by Dark Souls standards it's a puzzle. Then that spins it around, and then I've probably got to drop off down below to hit it again. And now I'm probably going to have to go back up and hit it from a different angle. And we have gained egress. To what exactly? A room with a chest. Nothing else? No traps? No gits? Alright then. A spell. Fair enough. So, do we want to perchance go back up the way we came from and see about the potential of opening a door at the top? Because we've got 2 new keys. There's also this room we didn't explore. In for a penny. I'll take a life gem. I'll take a growth farm. Oh, I'll take a death. You see, it was all part of my cunning plan to get back up to the top so we could investigate that door that we'd potentially unlocked. Just need to deal with these gentlemen.
Yorkshire.
And we know how to do that now. I'll pay the price of 1 Estus for that. Let's see if I'm right. Yes, the Eternal Sanctum Key. Another bonfire. Another lady. And another lady. Okay. Not very good. So we'll take her out. And chests are plenty, so let's claim our prizes. In chest number 1 today, we have a dried root. Don't know what that does. Not going to check. Chest number 2. 2 more dried roots. Should probably check at some point what they do. Still not gonna. 5 more dried roots in chest number 3. Seriously thinking that I should be checking what they do. A lightning clutch ring. That'll protect us from lightning damage, I believe. Maybe. Or maybe it does allow us to deal more damage. Not sure. Who cares? Bonfire aesthetic times 2. That's actually pretty cool. So what's all this dried root gubbins that we keep scooping up? Restores HP for a long period. So like a super life gem, I guess. Nice. We've only got 6 regular life gems left, so that could be cool. Now, what's up our next ladder? A second ladder. Who'd have thought it? Chittering noises. Hello? Yep. That was actually a pretty decent ambush, because those things hit harder than I always expect them to be able to. But a bridge and a ladder. Let's try the ladder first, whilst we're on a ladder hot streak. Suspiciously large room for a single chest, but we'll take it. The Sanctum Shield, okay. We're back outside, but in the upper parts of the old Sanctum, as it were. And there doesn't seem to be a lot to do up here. Maybe it's time we pop back down and pop in that Dragonstone where we know it needs to go. Maybe that's progress. But we have got another option here, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we've unlocked a bridge. Dark Spirit Rock Shield Boulder. You sound pretty cool. I doubt the veracity of your rock shieldness, though. I'm just going to carve through it and mess you up. Yeah.
It is a butcher's dog, mate.
Lovely. Armour looked very similar to ours. It might have been the steel set. But now he's out of the way. Bonfire. Sweet. Bonfires everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know where this is. This is the optional designed for co-op bit, basically. Each of the DLCs has got an optional bit, the Cave of the Dead, where you're supposed to come in, team up with a couple of guys, and then go off and have a bit of co-op multiplayer fun. We've got no friends, so we're probably not going to be taking part in that, or the ones in the other 2 DLC. But we'll take this elevator and see where it leads. Ah yes, and this is the elevator that brings us back out to the bridge, so this is the last one we were missing. But it did look like I could drop off it halfway. Let's see. And that brings us some fresh loots. Torches. Sweet. Nah, not a lot else. Question mark. Oh, a chest. Okay. That was kind of worth it, perhaps. Dark Greatsword. Ooh. Not going to use it, but it sounds sexy. Now, is there a safe and sensible way of getting back somewhere safe and sensible? Also, didn't have like 23,000 souls on me. Where did I put those? Doesn't look terribly safe. Yeah.
Oh, you dozy bugger.
Would have been safe. Overdid it. Guess we don't need to worry about this 23,000 souls. Righty then, now it's time for the old run through here with the Dragonstone. See if we can't find a home for it. I think it was over this way, but I went round to the right last time. I'm going left this time just to snag this loot. Seem to be avoiding the dragons by and large. More dried roots, fine. Yeah, this has gone okay. There we go. So what do you do? You drop into the floor and...
Oh,
So a bridge is formed somewhere up above. Did we see anywhere where it seemed like a bridge would be useful? Surely we did. On our various travels, surely. Can't remember right now though. Was there anything else along here? Oh, loot. Lovely. The Drake Blood Greatsword. That also sounds cool, but it's not for us. Maybe taking this elevator back up will put us somewhere near where we need to be. I'm not sure. I think we've explored most of the temple itself though. So that's good. It's possible we need to go back. Now that I've raised a bridge, we need to go back through that other door that I've just unlocked as well, the one that led to the Cave of the Dead. There might be another route up there somewhere now. Although, was this open before? Is this the bridge we've just raised? Let's see. Hard to tell from the old geography of it, but I don't remember going up this imposing set of steps last time. And a drop down. Is this all new? It looks new. Drop down again. Yeah, a little bit lost. Not gonna lie. That lets me drop down there. To what end? To what end, I say? Let's find out. Ah, yes, maybe. Yes, we're in this bit now. We're in the lower inner parts of the old temple. So we're closing in on the end of the DLC. Which is good, because I was expecting to die a lot more. It looks like we can wrap up this DLC in one more episode, perhaps. But let's have a look. We've got some new lads. Drake Blood Knights, I guess. They're tanky. Oh. Nothing we can't handle. More drop-offs. Yeah, there's a lot of drop-offs down here, so you want to go down one step at a time. And then we got a couple of doors. Now that's going to shut behind me, isn't it? Unless I roll past. Yeah, there's a poison guy. They've robbed all the chests, and there's a poison guy. You gonna come down? Come on. Yeah, I'm just trading shots with him at this point. And he's generally winning because he's got better damage than I have. But there we go, problem solved. That's this lad out of the way. And now we've got the crystal lizards. Here they come. Little scamps. Oh, I didn't even kill that one. What the F? What the actual F? Is there anything? No, it's just an empty bloody room. Well, that whole room is a waste of time. Now, drop onto there maybe. We're trying to get over there, I think, for our next destination. Hup. And then we're going to hug these walls and mash the A button like we're playing Doom. Because somewhere in this complex is a hidden wall. There's also this guy. He's about to do me in. Unless I... Sup! Quick, sup! Got him. Yeah. Don't spend all day looking for hidden walls when you should be looking for perfectly visible enemies. I mean, there's going to be a message next to it, isn't there? I don't need to hug every wall, probably. Is it down there? Have I come down on a wrong side, perhaps? Could be over there somewhere. Oh wait, that's cool, I'm down. So let's poke our heads around, see what we see around here. There it is. I saw the messages all over the floor and the bloodstains, and I thought, yep, we got ourselves a bonfire. And so yeah, another bonfire found. We're actually making really good progress in here. I wasn't expecting this at all. But yeah, next episode we're going to explore the last of this little area probably. And then we're going to fight maybe 2 bosses in a row. Maybe we're only going to fight 1 because it's just going to keep handing our butts to us. You will find out next time. Thanks for watching, guys.